Good morning, everyone. It is the 24th of July, 2025. Now, I will give you some backstory. I have cerebral palsy, that's no secret. The community's been aware of this now for a long time. Let me pull up my YouTube side of this. And in addition to that, Bill Cuthbert has said on his live streams, for example, that he has a relative, a brother, who also has my disability. Now, lo and behold, as I was correlating this bar complaint, collating this bar complaint, that's the word I'm looking for, and acquiring more evidence, downloading evidence, I came across something that I thought was interesting. Now, remember, since October 2021, the hate cult slander campaign against me has been because you mocked me Dota, even though Bill himself admitted that Bill did hate streams almost up to the day when his daughter passed away. And that Bill did not care about his daughter. Trevor Vernon is the one who originated the claims about Bill, and it looks like as time wears on, Trevor, and to a lesser extent Thick Shades, were entirely correct. I will now show you something that I came across. Let's make this full screen. There you go. And I'm going to play it, but I want you to notice who laughs alongside it, right? So let's see, where am I? There's my tab, and let's play this again.
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Weebles.
Now, I don't wobble. I'm probably in at least the top 5% of spastics. In my case, is pretty mild. I can't speak for Bill's brother. But since Bill has a spastic brother and his children are disabled, notice Bill's comment: laughter. He thinks this is funny. Now, I find this interesting because, once again, Bill's claim against me and against Smoky Saint is that we mocked his disabled daughter. Yet, once again, here's Bill mocking my disability, the same disability his brother has. And doesn't Bill have disabled children? Bill, if the whole point of your slander campaign is that I mocked your daughter, why are you mocking my disabilities? That was the entire pretext. Rob Reed even said on these old live streams, beginning on the original two on the 31st of October 2021, that I deserved it because I had mocked Bill's daughter, which I've never done. I prayed for Bill's daughter, actually. I wish I still had those streams. Those were lost on an old channel Thick Shades flagged down. How is it that the whole campaign runs, you mocked me Delta, but this is permissible?
Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Now come back to myself. Hold on. Transition, take this away. Okay, back to me. So, what I want to know is, Bill, how in the world can you claim someone mocked your daughter and that you're being attacked for being a bad parent? You, Bill, are laughing as your buddy Brian mocks my disabilities. More hate crimes, right? If someone mocked your daughter, and this was of such great moral turpitude and of such unparalleled uh, immorality, that you felt the need to slander someone as something they're not, or to go along with others claiming that Rob Reed's claims originally that he had evidence he cannot produce because it probably doesn't exist, that Smokey is Josh Bell, only to admit that Josh Bell filed an Alford plea and that Smokey Saint and Josh Bell are two distinct legal entities. Bill, this shoots your whole campaign in the foot. You don't care about your family. You don't care about your disabled daughters. You don't care about your disabled family. And you make this very evident, Bill, when you make these claims, when you laugh at these posts. The whole purpose of that campaign was that you were sick and tired of me and you disliked the fact, Bill, that I no longer wanted to associate with you and had not associated with you in or around 2021. And prior to that, I had pretty much broken away from being friends with Bill for a couple of years, as I've already said in the now infamous video I did for Detective Constable Clark, that I had broken away from Bill's group for about a couple of years. So isn't that interesting? That footage right there nails Bill to the wall. How do you mock somebody with cerebral palsy? But the claim that you have is, he mocked me, Dota. He mocked me, Dota. You just shot your own hate campaign in the foot, Bill. You don't care about your family. You did the hate streams on Smokey Saint in the days preceding her death in 2022. You claimed that I mocked your daughter as you made videos attacking specifically my cerebral palsy with words like CP, spasticity, gonad spastic on your sock accounts. You did all that. And now you mock me once again. You join in the mockery once again. Not realizing, Bill, the whole narrative is, if you cared about your daughter, then why are you mocking other people with the same disabilities that your brother and um, your brother and your family have? Tucker, thinking about him for just a second, Tucker has autism. One of Bill's daughters is autistic. He's again said that on live streams. Interesting how that works. Thank you, Bill, for providing me with one of the biggest aggravating factors for a bar complaint. Take care.